Check, check, check. All right. Hey, everybody. Can everyone hear me okay? So my name's Jamie, and I'm representing Earthship Seattle, which is an open group of volunteers that are all working with the common goal of bringing Earthships to the Seattle area. Did anyone from over here, did you go to the seminar when Mike Reynolds was here? Does everyone know what an Earthship is? Everyone's seen them? Have you guys all seen The Garbage Warrior or one of the movies? Awesome. Well, glad you're here. We've been doing meetups for about a year now, and we've only been doing them over here for a couple of months, so this is a new location, and would really love to see it grow. And we have a couple of different projects going on. Have you guys heard of the Beacon Food Forest? It's a permaculture experiment down in Seattle, over in the Beacon Hill area, where they took some Seattle City Light property and they built a huge garden. And there's no profit happening. It's all just like a neighborhood pea patch kind of thing. But it was designed by Jenny Pale. She's an awesome permaculturist. And so we're going to work with them, and we're going to build an Earthship structure there. So that is a huge step in the right direction, because one, it's on city property, and two, it's going to be like a demonstration model for everyone to see what an Earthship is and how you can use repurposed materials to build. So you can keep an eye out for that. If you're on meetups.com, you can sign up for Beacon Food Forest, and there are work parties and different ways that you can go and get involved with that project. We're going to build something on Dream Seed that Justin will probably talk to you a little bit about what Dream Seed is. But anyway, I'm collecting bottle bricks and also glass bricks. You guys know what the glass bottle bricks are, right? Where you take 2 wine bottles, cut the ends off, stick them together, and then you encase it in a wall, and the sun shines through, and it's really beautiful. So these are plastic bottle bricks, and I'll pass these around. They're extremely compacted bottles. So you can use any shape, like, shampoo bottles, ketchup bottles, any plastic bottle, and any plastic garbage, potato chip bags. I mean, you name it. It's amazing. Like, I'm throwing 75% less garbage out than I was before. I mean, now it's like I take my garbage out once a week, and it's a tiny bag of garbage. The rest of it's going into bottles that we're going to build something with. So it's not going into a landfill. The problem is being solved, And that's just a great place to start. The glass bottles you do, and we're actually going to put together a glass bottle making workshop in the next couple of months out at Dream Seed property in Monroe. And yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But so then this way, if we start collecting now, and if somebody drinks a jug of juice like this a week, and they stuff it every week, once a month they have 4 of these bricks, then you're going to have enough that will make 1 wall or 1 structure, especially when you put everybody's collected stuff together. And so we're, save your jars, save your glass jars, save all that stuff, and you can bring it to the meetings, and then we'll get it out to the property and get it stored so that we can build something with it. There is a build that's going on out in the Oregon area. They just finished compacting the tires. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook. You can find out more about them, or if you're interested in, traveling to Oregon and working with them, that can be arranged. They would love that. There's more volunteer opportunities going on with the Long Way Home project. That's something you can look up online. Just look up Long Way Home. It's a Guatemala project. If you have that kind of time to just drop your life and run off and go build some stuff, it's a great thing to do. And a great opportunity to learn a lot about it too. Does anyone have any questions? No? Yeah? Abs- Absolutely. I have some business cards that have our Earthship Seattle web address on it. And we actually we had Mike Reynolds come to town last month and he did a 3-day seminar. And while he was here, he sanctioned us to be part of Earthship Biotecture. So we can help you in connecting to go and learn from them directly as well, which is really, really fun. Yeah, we've had a few people go to the academy, and I think we're gonna figure out some ways to make that easier and more accessible for people. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, we haven't gotten too far into all that yet. I know that some areas are easier than others, but I think that's a future find for us. And we're on the forefront right now of this movement happening here. So there's not a lot of experience to draw from. Yeah, but from what I understand, it's like, if they have this code that says you have to have a heater in your house, then you go to the Home Depot and you buy some little heater that's, the cheapest thing you can find, and you have it there in the house when the inspector comes, and then you stick it back out in the storage when he goes. Like, I think there's a lot of that goes on when you're doing an Earthship build. Mm-mm. Nope. Is that something you like doing? Yeah. Okay. Where to start? Okay. Well, I'll tell you, there's a family right here. They want to build an Earthship, and that's what this is about: is socializing and meeting other people, and getting to know some people that you might want to talk about buying some land with, and talk about who wants to go check out this or that, and then we have forums on the website where you can share the information that you've learned, and we can all support each other in that way, and then so excited for when we get to build an actual Earthship, and everyone can come together and help with the build and learn how to do it and learn what's going to work. And the good news is that Earthship Biotecture and Mike Reynolds, their plans, they have dialed it in. I mean, they have made every mistake that you could make and figured it out: what works, what doesn't work, why it works. And so, like, a lot of the groundwork is already laid, and we just need to really network and get to know each other and figure out who wants to build together, how it's going to go down. Yeah, it's still. Did they? Oh, cool. I don't. Okay, so you can pay and hire Earthship Biotecture to come and build your Earthship for you. I don't know if they handle the permitting. I think they tell you what you need to go do, and you got to go figure it out. I think they just do the build part. But yeah, that's something we collectively need to figure out. And it's not something you want to just go down and say, hey, I'm going to handle my own sewage and, do all this and that. You want to. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy laws to work around. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, this group in Seattle started with 4 people a year ago, and we're so ready for other people to just jump in and start, doing that. It's the platform is laid out, and now we're seeing groups popping up in Vancouver, in Canada, in Portland, all over. Other groups are popping up and coming together, and so this collective is gonna start growing really quickly. I think I'm really excited about it. Yeah. You know what, Tony? Why don't you come on up here and talk about that in the mic? Well, because these people over here can't hear you. Believe it or not. Oh, you are? Awesome.
Look for accessory dwelling unit in the code.
Because it's broadcasting, so. Right.
This is going to be short. Look for accessory dwelling unit in the codes, okay? Because anything under 1,000 square feet is basically ignored by code. So if you want to build a small one, and it's a good way to start, because then you can do things modularly, just one room at a time, and then add on to it. That's it. Well, that would be the normal situation.
So Justin's going to talk to you about his dream seed. What they got going on.
Yeah, hello. So myself and some friends bought just about 6 acres of land outside of Monroe. It's considered Snohomish, but it's literally like, I don't know, 3 miles up from the fairgrounds back there on the ridge. So it's an old hippie commune that we all used to live on in the mid-90s and really didn't work out. There were 3 people doing all the work and 10 people smoking pot and creating rules for rules. But we were all like in, our early to mid 20s, and I turned 38 this year, which kind of blows me away. But anyway, we ended up getting had the opportunity to buy the place a year ago, and it's pretty much been sitting there fallow for like 14 years and everything just growing over. But we'd always wanted to provide a place for the community to facilitate classes of things that we're into. A lot of artists, visual art and ceramics, but also like I myself, I'm really into herbs and herbal medicine, and permaculture. So we're building a big shop space out there, and we already have a large campground, which is pretty cool, just to facilitate, people spend the night, outdoor kitchen, putting in a wood-burning hot tub. I think I've segued like 3 times now, but anyway, the plan is to put a big shop out there sometime in the next 3 months, so we could start having classes and have it really be community driven. So for instance, we have someone who's really good at pickling and is obsessed with fermentation, and he's gonna host like 3 weekends in a row by donation only. And we're also doing a medicinal mushroom class out there, and pretty soon sweat lodges as well. So anyway, it's called Dream Seed Arts Collective. You can find us on Facebook, or if you Google Dream Seed Arts Collective Seattle, our website should pop up. And we're also really passionate about Earthships, and we hope to put an Earthship out there at some point. We're going to start with a small structure this spring with Earthship East Side. That's what a lot of these bottle bricks and any bottles anyone donates are going to be for. So save them up and bring them to the meetings when you come, and we'll haul them out there, and hopefully we can actually, as a group, Earthship East Side, execute a small Earthship style structure with pounded tires and bottle walls and so forth. So it'd be fun to get some hands-on experience, and then hopefully facilitate more cohesion as a group when we have some of these projects, you know, happening on paper. But yeah, that's what we're doing, and no rush on it. It's probably going to take us another year just to get the place really livable again. The shop structure is going to be really nice to have as a place to house everyone with the crappy weather and everything. But yeah, check us out, friend us on Facebook, and we'll put all the announcements there for any upcoming events, and you'll see more what we're about. We're basically just various forms of geekery, you know, as far as the collective goes. We consider turning a wrench just as much a legitimate art as using a paintbrush. So yeah, that's it. I can't remember the URL off the top of my head, but just Google Dream Seed Arts Collective Seattle. And then on Facebook too. So we're there. So gotta plug the FB. They don't make enough money.
So we do have just a few of these fabulous Earthship Seattle t-shirts left, and they have the principles on the back. And we're selling, the only ones that are left are here at Soul Food Books. They're $15, and they're on the back wall over there. So you're welcome to pick one of those up if you'd like. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I can't think of it. Beacon Food Forest? I don't know. There's a lot of meetings going on right now, and they just had a work party where everyone went out there and got the garden ready for winter. Yeah, but there will be announcements about that. If you want to follow it on Facebook, is like the really active Facebook, and meetup.com are the best ways to find out about different things that are going on. And we're just branching out and trying to connect with all the other eco-friendly groups around that are doing things, and see how it's all going to mesh together so that we can take over this horrible world. Make it better. Yes, awesome. But yeah, meet each other, and we're happy you're here tonight. Enjoy your evening.
Well, I'd like to hear if anyone else, does anyone else like have a land or anything that they have right now that they're thinking of putting an Earthship on? Or
Yeah, you want to come on up here and come on up here.
other people's projects. And,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, because Earthships is all community, right? So, I mean, the way to execute the dreams, Earthship builds, where you have all the volunteers show up. And, I mean, so it's sort of almost like modern day barn raising in a way. We'll all help each other with our Earthships.
Definitely. All right, so I'm Austin Baker. That's my wife, Erin Baker. Obviously, my son, and my daughter's over there causing chaos. But basically, the idea is that we're right now looking in Thurston County. Last time we checked, there was supposed to be a pocket of freedom out there. I've been looking through the codes, through the permitting process of how it works out there. Me and another guy that I'm working with, we've just found a few loopholes in the permitting process out in Thurston County that actually supports alternative building methods. So we are looking pretty heavy out in Thurston for land. We found a few pieces, roughly around 30 acres. And we're actually willing to put up about $60,000 up front to buy off the land. And we're looking for people who are interested in pitching in to buy up the land. The big plan is to build up a community, about 10 Earthships on a 30 acre plot. So if anyone's actually interested, please get a hold of us. I can give you my number. I don't have my business cards on me, so I can't hand those out. But if anyone is interested, please let us know. Again, we're willing to put up a huge amount of money right from the start to get this going. We're mainly planning on building the Simple Survival. I don't know if anyone's seen the plans for Simple Survival, but it's very, very basic needs to sustain your life. Your toilets are pretty much bucket flushed. So it's about minimizing the amount of materials that are going into the home to improve the quality of life. So please just come see me if you're interested at all in looking at developing a community.